Hi, David. Just random thoughts in my head. One thing I'm learning is not to worry, because everything will fix itself with help. And I learned that I could read better than I thought I could. I actually read a whole book. It was called It's Not You, It's Your Energy. So I do both now. I read books and listen to Audible and podcast. I don't even know what they're called, but YouTube videos, Stoic philosophy. And it's changed. I'm getting a lot better since I discovered this. These three now I could read. The one I read was Not You, It's Your Energy. And there's a lot to energy. I didn't realize energy was that involved. But reading books now, and I feel good. I read a whole book. I don't think I've ever read a whole book since I've been a kid. I don't even think I read a book when I was a kid. I really didn't know I could read this good, better than I thought I could. And it's changed me. I know people here are trying to get me kicked out. I've talked to them, I've fronted people, they're denying it, but their body language don't lie. If you can read body language, you know. And one thing I'm learning, fuck them. If that's what they want to do, I'm fine with that. But one thing I'm learning, I can only control how I handle it and just be calm and deal with it. It's part of life. Body language don't lie, but it's not how what they do, it's how I handle what I'm doing, and I don't care anymore. It is what it is. It's part of life. Move on. And one thing I'm learning, everything in life is a challenge now. I take it as a lesson to learn from. And I know what to learn, not to trust people where I live. And it's nothing unusual where I live. This is weird here sometimes, but it's part of life. One thing I realized, I'd rather be here than out in the real world, because it's pretty bad out there. But it's part of life. But I'm learning basically, I can only change how I handle things. Like, I can go to stores, don't care, because basically I can only do what I can do with what I have at that given moment. It's part of life. And one thing I'm learning is challenge my thoughts. I challenge my thoughts all the time. Like, I used to belittle myself, and I challenge every thought. Like, why are you thinking that? Why are you thinking that? Why is this? Why is that? And what I do every night, or around this time, I'm gonna go in and do it. But I reflect on my day, how I handled it, what I did, and everything. I reflect on my day. This is my afternoon, earliest, and I reflect on my day. Hang on, I gotta pause. Somebody's coming. It was a while for me. It was short for you. It's supposed to be the lady that's saying I'm doing things to her was just out with her boyfriend. But I really don't care. I'm done. I'm doing what I got to do to get me better, and that's all I care about. I got my glasses on. It's probably glare you see. But I don't care. Because I can only do what I can do. I've fronted people. I've talked to staff. They're saying no, no, no. But the body language says otherwise. But also I'm learning is to stay calm and challenge my thoughts. That's what I do. So I don't really care anymore. I'm the age of my life, but I really don't care. That's part of life. Move on. And one thing I'm learning is that even people are mean to you through Buddhist. That's going to be a never going thing. Is what can you learn from everything? Basically, what can you learn from this? What can I learn from this? Not to trust the people where I live. That's one thing I can learn. So, like, even though they're treating you like whatever, you got to wish them well and prosperity. I was like, how the heck do you even do that? To me, that's the hardest. I'm working on it, but and one thing I'm learning, don't change who I am for these people. I'm still going to be nice to people, and I choose who I'm nice to. And that's what I do today. I choose who I'm nice to. I choose who I talk to. And one thing about the book I was reading, with your energy, you got to clean clutter. Even negative people, you got to clean the clutter. That's clutter because it's bringing your negativity down. And since I read the book, I'm like, yeah, there's a lot to it. I'm like, and they gave you the sites you can go on, just learn more and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna look into that. But now I'm reading 12 Laws of Life, and I want to get better. I'm done being sick, and I'm working on getting better. And I am a lot better than where I was many years ago. Sometimes we got to go through hell to get to the end goal, and I did go through hell at some points. And sometimes I'm glad I've gone through it because I wouldn't have learned what I've learned to get here. Sometimes we got to go through hell to get better because we only learn from mistakes and failures, and sometimes misery gets us better because we have a choice to get better or stay miserable. And I choose not to stay miserable today. I want to be happy. I want to have good energy and all that. And I'm working on it. I am getting better. And I'm fine with whatever's going on here because I got to learn from it. There is lessons to learn from everything. That's what I'm learning. And I can only change how my mind handles it. And like I said, I challenge everything too. Literally challenge every thought. Like if I start to call myself names, so why do you think that? Who taught you that? Because sometimes what we learn at childhood is taught to us, and sometimes it sticks with us for a long time. And I've had stuff stick with me for a long time, like belittling myself all the time. I don't do that anymore. I challenge those thoughts all the time. Sometimes I get blips in the screen, but that's part of learning and growing. Blips in the screen. Everybody has good days and bad days, and I'm fine with that today. I'm learning to handle a bad day just as good as a good day. It's a day to learn from. And that's what I choose today. To learn. It's the only way to get better. Now I'm learning not to come outside so much where I live because that's where the bullshit is when I come outside. Sorry for swearing, didn't mean that. That's where the crap is when I come outside. And I noticed readings actually. I stayed in there for quite a while reading because it is helpful. And one thing I like is knowledge, to learn. I like to learn. Because knowledge is good. It can help you or it can help other people. And I figure what I'm going through, I can learn from to help other people if need to be. And one thing I'm learning, people are put in your life to teach you a lesson, and you're put in their life to teach them a lesson. And life is not complicated. We make it complicated by our thoughts. That's why I challenge my thoughts all the time, because we make things complicated and they're actually not complicated. Our thoughts make it complicated. And sometimes we're a prisoner in our own minds. And I'm learning that. That's why it's good to challenge. It's good for me to challenge my thoughts all the time, because I don't want to be a prisoner in my own mind. And that's why I challenge them all the time. And I'm getting better by challenging my thoughts. Like, why are you thinking this? Why are you thinking that? What makes you think that? Who taught you that? And that's basically what I do. And it helps. I've come a long way in the last couple of years. Even a year, I've come a long way. And that's one thing I'm learning, to see my compliments. I can't say that word, but what I've done in life, I'm learning to see them, because at one point I couldn't see me getting better. And now I can, because I'm in a better space. And now I'm learning how to read. I can read better than I thought I could. And that's helping, because I can get other books and sit and read. Because it's fun to sit and read. I found it's fun to sit and read. And I'm reading books to get me better. I'm reading inspiration books or to help me get better. And I'm learning to not care. Because why? Why care if you offend somebody if they don't care if they offend you? That's what I'm learning. So, it's a part of life. Okay, that's it. Till next time.